Salut tout le monde, on se retrouve pour la suite de Greedfall. Et on venait de faire un petit tour chez nos amis les croyants. Et on allait partir complètement à l'opposé, donc chez les savants. Visiter un petit peu leur ville et aller dire bonjour à leur ambassadeur. Donc c'est à Hikmet. On va voir un petit peu comment ça se passe là-bas et à quoi ça ressemble. Sachant qu'on a encore une journée à attendre pour notre fameuse quête. Alors... Oh, c'est loin, dis donc. Je vais quand même remettre le timer, on sait jamais. On va se faire surprendre. On va mettre un marqueur personnalisé au cas où. Donc c'est par là.
Halt! What's your destination, my lord?
Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
Ok. Des loots? Non, pas de loot. Ok, c'est pas grave. Un avant-poste. Peut-être un feu quelque part? Non? Infirmerie, infirmerie. Bon, on visitera tout ça plus tard. On va juste aller dire bonjour à l'ambassadeur pour l'instant. Ah, c'est un feu de camp ça. Alors si on fait voyager... Ah, d'accord. À partir d'un feu de camp, on peut aller à un autre feu de camp. Ok. Pourquoi j'utilisais les caravanes alors? Dire que c'était pour la première fois seulement. C'est un autre style là, ici.
Halt!
Bon.
Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the congregation of merchants on Tier Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
C'est quoi ça? C'est découvert cité d'Hikmet. Oh, ah, allez.
Your Excellency, welcome. I am honored to receive such a prestigious guest. You will not regret it. My wares are the best in all Hikmet, and always in the vanguard of progress.
Ouais. On va voir ça. Ah. J'ai failli faire ma mauvaise langue, mais... c'est pas si mal. Des armes bleues, carrément. Joli, joli. Ouh. Ah ouais. Non, ça fait mal les fusils. Par rapport à un pistolet. Ouais. Pistolet à quadruple canon. C'est classe. Juste par curiosité.
Where do your wares come from?
Most come straight from the continent. That's still where the most refined objects come from, isn't it? But others are also crafted in Hikmet, of course. We have some great workshops here. Thanks for your visit.
pas mal. Mais je déteste dépenser de l'argent chez les marchands. On peut trouver des loots. Pouvoir crafter les objets soi-même.
You'd better go and meet this governor without me. We are at war. I'm not certain that I can remain calm if I see such a man.
The little one's not wrong. You came to flatter him. The sailor is less likely to cause an incident, but you are the diplomat.
Oh, on va pas foutre trop la merde dès le départ. Quoique c'est tentant quand même. Ouais, je m'y retrouve vraiment pas sur ces maps. Hop. Alors. Composer son équipe. Siora, tu nous laisses. Et Vasco, tu viens. On va pas créer un incident diplomatique tout de suite. On va d'abord voir comment il se présente. Je suis censé être diplomate après tout.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities. Even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly. We are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city, but we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes. We would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them. Considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand? I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Could you tell me a little about your city?
Hikmet is the oldest city on the island. We began construction of its first buildings 15 years ago, shortly after the discovery of the island. A magnificent city, where the great minds of the time were united in a common goal. Here you could find the best doctors, the greatest engineers, and the most eminent savants. In everyone's eyes, this island has great promise, and Hikmet is the city that allows us to make good on that promise.
And what of this conflict with Ptolemy on Tir-Fredi?
Officially, we are at war, but we have never waged war openly here. Of course, we did not rejoice when they set up camp on the Isle, and we expected the worst. But it seems that their only concern is to convert the natives into believing their ridiculous teachings. They represent no true danger to us. At least, not for the time being. And to be frank, we have plenty of other concerns that demand our attention.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Bon, il m'inspire déjà un petit peu plus que les autres. C'est pas ouf, hein. Alors par contre, qu'est-ce que j'ai du coup en quête? Quête principale... Faut que j'aille voir Constantin. Mais faut... Bataille des lances rouges, c'est une quête principale aussi. Parle au capitaine de l'avant-poste. J'ai toujours ça dans 21 heures. J'ai bien envie d'aller faire les lances rouges, mais j'ai cette histoire de 21 heures. Je vais aller faire passer le temps à un campement, je pense. Oh, on a un alchimiste ici. On va aller voir ce qu'il vend.
Flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. Greetings. I immediately spotted that you are a real science enthusiast. I have all the potions you could ever dream of, and other things too. We also sell ingredients, and we even craft on demand. So, what would you like?
Acheter. Il est sympa celui-là. C'est vrai que j'ai pas pensé à regarder les armures. Ah, Science plus 1. Ça c'est intéressant. Hop, ça on achète. Ah, charisme plus 1, intéressant aussi. J'ai pas pensé à ça. Je sais même pas si j'ai une cape. Ah bah maintenant j'en ai une. Par contre ouais, il a équipé directement les trucs. On va mettre celui-là avec le plus d'armure et le crochetage plus 1. Si ça tombe même dans la première zone, j'aurais peut-être pu trouver des objets avec des bonus intéressants. On va retourner voir l'autre marchand. Alors, acheter. Par contre, les armes me plaisent bien, mais les prix me plaisent un petit peu moins, quoique. Oh, les fusils, précision 2, ça j'ai pas. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a de beau ici? Résistance aux éléments, résistance aux éléments, c'est pas intéressant. Ici, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Résistance magie, là il n'y a rien de spécial. Constitution 1, par contre c'est un habit de faction. Ah, ça c'est aussi un habit de faction. Craftant léger d'alchimiste. Et ça, c'est celle que j'ai déjà achetée. Et là, on a la cape d'arcière que j'ai déjà acheté aussi. Il serait peut-être intéressant de retourner dans l'autre ville. Tac 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 tac, je pourrais aller là, ce serait peut-être plus rapide, je sais pas. Pour voyager. Alors, je vais reprendre Siora, parce que Vasco, je l'aime pas trop. Hop, voilà. Ça c'est fait. Voyager. Voyager. On va retourner à San Mathéus. À notre maison, et on va aller voir les marchands de là-bas. Ah, bah il faut peut-être... Oula. Vous arrêtez un camp de marchandises itinérant. Ah d'accord.
Desarde, I have a favor to ask.
Very well. I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Nords and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Ouais.
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Naughts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Naughts are still my family.
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
Eh ben voilà, Fiora, tu vas nous laisser 5 petites secondes.
Greedfall,
Merde.
there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honorable. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. I can see that you're busy with some other matters. We'll see to this later, if you find a moment. Anything else?
Ah, zut.
What is your duty as Master of Arms, besides teaching us how to fight?
What was my duty, you mean? It's all in the past now. In truth, you may have guessed it, but my main role was to make sure that nothing would happen to you and Constantine. Without, of course, turning you into some courtiers that are afraid of steel. You have to be considered trustworthy to take on this role. But alas, it isolates you from the rest of the guards. Always at the courts, but never really belonging to it. I spent almost my entire time with you without seeing my comrades. Anything else?
Tell me about your family. Were your parents in the guard as well?
Yes. And to be truthful, I never knew them. I was entrusted to a wet nurse, a prostitute who followed the troops. I remember her. She was sweet, and a good person. She may be the only one who showed me any kind of affection. But that didn't last. As soon as I could hold a wooden sword, I was given a real one and sent to training. Anything else?
I must leave you.
C'est con, j'aurais limite préféré faire sa quête à lui. J'espère que je pourrai la relancer facilement. Alors il me reste 20 heures. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont de beau ici? Ah, un anneau. 292, c'est pas trop cher. 28 dégâts magiques en plus, j'ai bien envie de me le prendre. Bon allez. Ensuite, qu'est-ce qu'on a de beau? Regardez quand même les armures. Pas de bonus intéressant. Toujours pas. Là c'est une récupération de vie. Oh, résistance aux éléments 40. Charisme plus 1, charisme plus 1. Bon d'accord, c'est pas super varié. On peut acheter des ingrédients également, d'accord. J'aimerais bien regarder un peu... Carte. Oh. Ouais, je vais pas trop me ruiner. Peut-être pas déconner. Incompatible avec ce personnage. D'accord. Incompatible avec ce personnage. Ok. Bon, ne perdons pas de temps. Alors... Faudrait que je vois où je dois aller déjà. C'était quoi? Quête... Ah si, la quête elle est déjà là. Ça marche. Faire des repérages à la capitainerie. C'est la capitainerie de ouf. Capitainerie de Nouvelle-Sélène, je suppose. Ouais. Donc va falloir que je reparte. Je vais quand même aller voir le marchand. Alors, marchand qui se trouve là-bas derrière, non?
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Welcome to the best holy I.
Ah, zut. C'est cool aussi cet anneau. Ah, ils ont des équipements sympas. Hein. J'aime pas trop ressembler à un, un inquisiteur par contre. Vieux gantelet, ça n'a pas trop de bonus. Pas de bonus non plus. Oh, pas mal de médailles ici. Mais rien qui m'intéresse vraiment, et là ça reste du bonus. J'avais acheté quoi moi comme cap? Cap d'artilleur. Ouais, ça me convient bien. Voilà, c'était tout. On va s'en tenir ici. Il nous reste 20 heures, largement. Largement le temps. Hop, hop. Ressort. Caisse. Oh oui, bien. Voilà. T'es juste à côté, quand même. On revoyage. Et donc on va aller là-bas. Quartier du port. C'est parti. Encore? Mais... arrêtez. T'as toujours les mêmes objets toi ou pas? Je me rappelle même plus. Ouais, on dirait. Ça y ressemble.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get some sleeping pills. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Alors, des potions dormantes, ça je peux peut-être les crafter, je crois. Maintenant que j'ai la science, on va passer... Est-ce qu'il y a un atelier ici? Se téléporter directement. Voyager... Demeure de Sardais. Alors donc, potion endormante. Ah zut, je peux en faire que 2. Hop. 3 sur 4. On va acheter la dernière. Marchand. Je pourrais juste acheter le polypore, mais... c'est pas dramatique non plus. Ah, c'est lui le marchand. Non, c'est pas lui. Alors, acheter. Potion dormante. Oh, pourquoi il en a sélectionné 4?
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Saloperie. J'ai gâché mon argent. C'est durement gagné. Oh, ça y est, je suis encore perdu.
I need a bit of practice.
Quoi? Sérieux? C'est pas vrai ça. Ok, à gauche, et on y est. Alors, le gars de la maison close, ça doit être au sous-sol, je suppose. C'était par là, je crois. Voilà.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbor office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
On va tenter de le
Captain
convaincre.
Vasco is very influential among the Nords. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
After such a blow, I may well win a deal in San Mateus, but I'm pretty sure I'll lose the one I already have. You will have to find another way to perform your little joke. Sorry.
It looks like my plan has fallen apart.
I'll have to be discreet.
You should dress like a knot, and maybe take a haze potion.
Yes, good idea.
Ah ouais! Alors là, faut pas déconner quand même. On en est où? 36, 3 minutes. Vas-y, j'ai pas acheté mes potions pour rien. Hein.
Your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Franchement, je dépense tout mon pognon pour qu'ils me disent bah non, en fait, débrouille-toi. Tac, 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 hors de question. Je veux bien assumer mes erreurs, mais faut pas pousser. Tester une autre option pour voir, curiosité.
Yes, what?
It seems.
So,
No.
Listen, Dieter.
What?
We were thinking.
Listen.
Vas-y,
My
Kurt.
friends kindly asked you for a simple favor, Lieutenant. But if you prefer orders, we can do it that way too.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery, seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Thanks to Dieter, you should be able to slip into the Harbor Master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Alors, on va déjà mettre l'équipement. Comme quoi, c'était facile. Voilà, cabane marin, ça c'est fait. Portez tenue de hôte. Ensuite, non, pour une famille. Retourner au port une fois prêt. Je vais finir par la connaître, la ville. On va courir un petit peu. Au cas où il y aura des coffres qui traînent. J'en ai peut-être raté.
Dieter's girls will arrive later tonight. We can wait here if you're ready.
Ouais,
We
on
will
va
wait for
attendre.
Dieter's girls to do their work as planned. Then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Dieter's daughter is gone. Your guard should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Disarde.
Alors on a avancé le temps, mais en fait le temps n'a pas vraiment avancé. Infiltrer la capitainerie. Quand même rester semblant discret. On ne sait jamais. Pourquoi ça brille rouge là-bas? Peut-être parce que c'est la clé. Voilà. J'ai de l'allure comme ça.
Locked.
Alors... Bon, ça va sûrement être à l'étage. Je sais pas pourquoi je m'embête, ils sont tous en train de dormir. Voilà, ni vu, ni connu. Même pas un petit coffre. Non, même pas. Là c'était pour la rentrée, l'entrée version bourrin. Je fais péter le mur. Hop là!
I was able to recover your file, Vasco. And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes. I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges, when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.
De l'expérience et de la réputation avec Vasco, c'est cool. Même si j'ai pas spécialement besoin de Vasco. Je sais pas si ça débloque son truc, Vasco. Où est-ce que c'était? Ah, je sais plus où on le voit. Bonus de relation amie, intuition. Ouais, mais quand est-ce qu'il... Ah, relation amie. D'accord, là c'est relation aimable pour l'instant. Ok. Alors là on doit parler à Constantin. On va parler à Kurt maintenant peut-être. Il me reste encore 17 heures à tuer. Kurt, t'es où? Kurt?
Greenblood, tell me, do you remember that young recruit I spoke to you about? I would still like to present him to you. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
But of course, let's go.
Raina must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I've been asking myself why everyone calls you Captain, seeing as you have no ship. But now I'm beginning to understand.
I'm happy to have poured some oil in your lantern, sailor.
C'est reparti pour un tour.
Are your boots?
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Here, the best forge in tier for a day.
Ça y est, je suis déjà perdu.
Armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency,
Captain,
Soldiers,
may we be of service?
I'm looking for the soldier, Raina. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, First Class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
The Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Tyr for D, with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
What is your charge?
Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
That will be all.
Ça va
At
aller.
ease, soldiers.
Faut stresser les petits.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Rainer. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rainer? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least now you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
Where did you say we could find the doctor?
Ah,
In the
zut.
basement. Is there anything else?
Non, c'est bon.
No, thank you.
Alors, le sous-sol. Par ici. Docteur. Non, c'est pas ici. Docteur. Non plus. Docteur. Non. J'ai dû me tromper de porte quelque part.
Can I help you with something?
We are here concerning the matter of recruit Rainer.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rainer was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain, I cannot allow that.
To be quite frank, we're leaving you no choice. I doubt that you'll be able to stop my friend from doing what he wants, and today he's driven by sadness. And when he's of sad sorts, the slightest frustration can turn that melancholy into a rage. And alas for you, he's quite violent when he's in a rage.
You wouldn't dare. I've been appointed by the Elder of the University of...
Quite violent.
Very well. Do as you see necessary. Beasts. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must. But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
Ah là là, ils savent pas faire ce qu'on leur demande, hein. C'est ouf.
This doesn't look like the body of young Rainer.
Science niveau 2. Tuc, tuc, tuc. Équipement. Hop là.
Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rainer. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
If you want to learn more, we'll need to examine the body. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
The body hasn't swelled, nor is it blue. It doesn't look like a drowning to me. On the other hand, it does seem clear that he's been beaten. There are numerous bruises and fractures. His skull has been crushed, but his hands are intact. He's died from his wounds, and there is no sign that he defended himself.
Are you trying to tell me he was beaten to death? Who would do something like that to a kid?
I have no idea. But some of the wounds are older.
Training can be trying sometimes. But this, I've never seen the likes.
Let's have a word with the doctor. He's lying and must know more.
Il va y avoir du potage de cul. Le sujet est un homme de moins de 20 ans, présente de nombreux hématomes sur tout le corps, certains plus anciens que d'autres. Les os des avant-bras ont été brisés, les mains sont écorchées, plusieurs côtes sont brisées, le crâne est enfoncé. C'est sans doute la cause du décès. Docteur!
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
My condolences, Kurt. I'm truly sorry. I know the pain of losing a crew member.
Thank you, Vasco.
On va se remettre une armure quand même. Hop. Et on va aller revoir notre cher ami l'intendant. On va peut-être garder un œil aussi sur le timer, on ne sait jamais. 15 heures, ça va.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Rainer didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rainer assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Raina was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Alors, la taverne, y a pas un raccourci pour y aller? Et bah voilà. Toi t'as pas bu assez, toi t'es un... Toi, je te sens bien.
Good day, Lieutenant.
My lord? You are one of the governor's confidants, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, the governor's legate.
My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain?
Lieutenant!
How can I help you?
To which company do you belong?
The 8th. We're responsible for city security.
Some of the men of this company are under my orders, charged to protect the palace.
I'm personally in charge of the port and the surrounding streets. When I'm not on leave, that is.
Are you also in charge of criminal matters? Investigations?
No, Excellency. But an officer of my company is in charge. Anything else?
We seek information concerning a young recruit, a certain Raina.
Raina? Sorry, name isn't familiar to me. He must be with another company.
Are you sure about that? This is an important matter.
I'm certain, Captain. Was he family to you?
I recruited him. You know what that's like. The boy was killed and then tossed in the bay. I want the head of whoever's responsible.
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my sector. But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to doubt it. Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death, to be precise.
That's horrible. But I don't know anything about it.
Too bad. Thank you, all the same. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Au suivant.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lord.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Tirfredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lord. Excellency.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, sir. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Raina?
Oh, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Raina, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Bon, ça c'est fait. Confronter le lieutenant. Donc il est à la caserne. Tac, par là-bas. On va lui péter les dents.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Rainer.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rainer belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. Rainer was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Rainer wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Rainer, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now. Anything else?
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this?
I told you everything I know. Go and see the...
Ok. Alors, obtenir des informations. Étage supérieur. Enfin, je crois. Un petit jeu de piste. Donc, droite, gauche. Oh là là là. Ouais, c'est bien là.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter Congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
Absolutely certain. And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Rainer was one of my recruits, Lieutenant. A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it. Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain,
Now!
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Rainer isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Rainer. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Oh, zut. Progresser dans la quête principale. Bon. J'ai hâte d'aller leur péter les dents. Ça va être sympa, je pense. À présent, où est-ce qu'on va aller? On va peut-être aller faire ça, hein. 14 h. On commence à être bon là. On va aller faire passer un peu le temps. Yop là. Alors, un feu ou alors ma baraque. Elle est où ma baraque? Là-bas. Ah.
Yaha! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Take a post!
Non mais oh, prenez pour qui vous? Alors, il nous reste 13 h et 27 minutes. C'est bloqué. Comment ça, c'est bloqué? Ah oui, c'est pas chez moi. C'est peut-être pour ça que c'est bloqué. Et l'heure, se reposer. Jusqu'au jour, 52 minutes. Ah ouais, mais non. C'est pas cool. Je veux juste atteindre un petit peu. Bon. Je pensais finir ça, cette quête là rapidement avant de passer à une autre vidéo. Comme je ne peux pas avancer le temps comme je veux, je vais vous abandonner là pour cette partie. On ira donc, je pense, dans la prochaine vidéo faire une ou deux quêtes avant de nous occuper de celle-ci. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait aller faire? Ça, on va devoir attendre. Ça, j'ai envie d'attendre aussi. Il y a pas mal de trucs où je vais devoir attendre, mine de rien. Contrat, j'en ai pas. Je vais peut-être aller voir Constantin. On ira voir Constantin, on verra ce qu'il nous raconte. Est-ce qu'en 13 heures, ou alors est-ce qu'on a le temps d'aller au village en 13 heures? On tentera le village quand même, des lances rouges. J'ai envie. Sur ce, on s'arrête là pour aujourd'hui. Pensez à un petit pouce bleu si ça vous a plu, si vous m'avez suivi jusqu'au bout. Et je vous dis à très bientôt pour la suite. Des bisous!